ask you, what techniques would you prefer a teacher to use when teaching you a new curriculum?
I'm mostly into like the fun teachers that if they can make it fun in any way, it draws my interest so I'm not bored during all the whole.
Well, I'm a visual person, so visual audience, visual, I can see to maybe understand it better. I don't know, maybe finding alternate different ways of teaching the techniques because sometimes we may not understand that particular technique. So maybe giving us options or different options. Yeah.
What teaching techniques do you really disagree with? Math.
Like more fruits and like working kind of like with like everyone like little groups, so it's like we get to know students as well as the teacher. 'Cause, you know, you don't want to be like just learning and then be like, oh shit, what was the homework? You're like, and then you don't know anyone in the fucking class, and it's
Yeah. Why would you prefer that? Like, is it easier or?
I don't know. I had a teacher in English 1A, and her name was Miss Roundtree. And, like, she was like one of those teachers that did that a lot. So like, and it wasn't like in a certain singular group like through the whole year. It was like different people in different like groups every time. So it was just like you got to know the whole class. And,
It's really helpful.
you know, it was helpful.
So what are your opinions on how a teacher could perhaps improve some of her teaching techniques?
It depends on the style of the teacher, like the teaching technique. Because like some are more just verbal and write things down, but I feel like more teachers need like know what the student is thinking. So it's like, you know, they should like not just make sure the students pay attention, but like be more participant with the class.
Yeah, definitely. So, what are your opinions on how a teacher could perhaps improve his teaching techniques?
I think what I've seen is very successful is them trying to make the certain subject relatable to the student. Yeah, like I have she's my colleague secretary. She's really funny. She tries to relate the subject to always catches everything. What it is. Like she got us to get up on gun control last time and stuff like that.
So you really like interaction and
Interaction, yes.
Well, in the past years of being a student, what are the best and the worst techniques that you can recall?
Okay, the best would be just having overall just visual elements to show while teaching. And the worst, I would say, is this year, I'm having a teacher who just sits down and the way he teaches us, he opens the textbook and reads out of the textbook without like really writing on the border or anything. So we're just sitting here, just not even enticed or anything like
So
that.
you don't
Just-
even want to be there sometimes.
yeah, we don't even want to be there. We just don't even know.
I like visual, like if they can bring in props or something, maybe visual. I know that for my humanities class, my teacher brings in a lot of hands-on stuff, like she'll bring in like artifacts or objects, you know, stuff that kind of add on to what we're learning about, and that kind of helps to get the key things, you know, stuck in my head. You know, that's how classes
Being a student, what are the best and worst techniques that you have for
wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. It's more of a like, oh,
Encouragement.
this is encouragement. You should just do this better. Maybe improve this or add a sentence here. And that was much easier. And then I have had like teachers that are terrible. Like that. Some of them are like really spastic in class, which I have terrible ADHD and I can't like stand having like a spastic teacher that makes me like freaking like super spastic. And I'm just like, stop fucking moving, teachers. And I think there's another teacher that was just like, and there's some teachers that are just bad and boring,
Right, yeah.
and they just don't want to be here. It feels like. So it's just like, if you don't want to be here, why do I want to be here?